Hey y'all, this is gonna be my last and final thing regarding Miss Mamie. And so I'm literally in the middle of a bunch of errands, and so I just had to pull over and do it because I'm like in my head and thinking about what I'm gonna say, and that's never good, right? So if you guys have any conversation about Miss Mamie or anything, send them this video. Please share this with everybody that's been involved. Oh, as soon as I say everybody, thank you. Thank you all. No one can do anything alone. Don't let them let you believe you can. It's not real. No one can do anything alone. You need help. Early on, when I started IHB, I knew there was a magic here. I fought to keep the name, and I get it. It doesn't make sense when you're helping other communities all over the world. And so now it makes sense. I'm listening, Mia. But there's a magic here. I wholeheartedly believe I was only able to do that because of you. I do. My family moved here when I was almost 13, and it wasn't by accident. So thank you. This has been an amazing journey helping Miss Mamie. We learned so much. So many of you are activists if you're ready to accept it or not, ready to say that or not. That's okay. That's okay. Thank you. Thank you for your help. I hope I honored all of your wishes. I kept your privacy, your anonymity. I get it. It's scary. I get it. But I didn't do any of it alone. I'm happy to lead the charge. I am. I'm grateful. So in regards to Miss Mamie, oh my gosh, I probably should be updating you. Amelia would be like, well, tell people what happened. Well, we had this wonderful lady in College Station whose house went into foreclosure and got sold. It was a Habitat for Humanity home. She went through financial trial and struggle, and she did what she could to help herself and her family while her mom was dying, while her daughter was in the hospital fighting for her life, and then she herself was fighting for her life also. And we rose up and fought for her. And we did the impossible. We did the impossible. In the midst of doing the impossible and fighting, I did something I will probably reflect on the rest of my life. Listen, the old lady gang I was working with, in my defense, the old lady gang that I was working with, they ain't nothing to play with, okay? If you've been raised Southern Baptist or in black culture, listen, you don't disrespect you don't say no to your elders, okay? My mom was really frustrated. She was like, baby, listen, just tell her. Anyway, we learn, we live, and we grow, okay? And like I said, my pastor said, it's all good because it's all God. So, where are we now? We raised a lot of money. Thank you. Thank you. You donated a lot of money. Thank you. You trusted me. Thank you. So we did raise more than what we needed for whatever plot was happening that didn't work out, whatever. Moving on. We gave that enough time, right? Onward and upward. I don't want to give enough numbers for privacy, right? But I've handed that over to a trusted friend. A trusted friend that has a connection to Habitat for Humanity is going to take over the distribution of the funds, honoring what the community has asked. When I asked for the funds, I asked because I wanted to save the house and then medical expenses and food, right? Well, we saved the house. So medical expenses and food remain. So a trusted friend, again, who has a connection to Habitat is going to take over carrying that task out. And I'm grateful. Thank you, Frost Bank, for teaching me and loving me through managing the financial part of something like this. Thank you to the All Heart Inc. team for taking a risk and stepping sideways to help me by using your gifts, right? I'm grateful. Amelia, Mikkel, thank you. Thank you everyone again. My gosh, so many names, but I didn't ask you if I could say your name, and I want you to be mad at me. I want to make anybody. My apology tour needs to come to an end because I have other things to do. And so I'm sorry, but thank you all. So again, the trusted friend is going to finish this out, and it's great. Their connection to Habitat makes it that much more cathartic, brings everything full circle. Miss Mamie's house was a Habitat for Humanity home. And so it is really wonderful for me that my trusted friend, confidant, mentor, kick in the butt, has volunteered to take over, making sure that the funds get distributed in the way the community was told and intended in the best interest of the Ellis family. Thank you to the Ellis family for trusting me. Thank you, Dr. Walden, for trusting me. Y'all are amazing. Wow. We have helped so many people thanks to this. We've brought so much awareness on this, okay? And I'm grateful. If you want to continue to donate, that is fine. You can contact me. You can contact however you want to. We'll get it to the right person. If you or anyone is having financial trouble, any homeowner of any kind is having financial trouble, please reach out to Habitat for Humanity because they have resources to help you. They have financial counseling. They know people, they keep lists of people to help you. I'm not saying they're going to give you money to help. Sometimes you don't need money, you need advice, you need help. And so help is priceless and help comes from people. Because people are the greatest thing this universe has given us. Sometimes people make decisions that are not in the best interest of other people, but someone somewhere is watching. Someone somewhere stands up for what's right. And in this situation, our community situation, somewhere between what's legal and what's right is us and me to lead the charge. So I'm happy for that, blessed and grateful. So what's next? Well, I got it. It's interesting. After every fight, there seems to be a resting period that the universe gives me. And then I get our next assignment. This past project, this past fight was only made possible because of you. So many of you have learned about yourself. So now I'm asking you, would you join me? What Richard called everyone is unintelligent or whatever, ignorant, whatever. It's coming from a hurtful place. We're great. We're a community and we're better together. So if you would help me, I would like our next mission to be about housing. We have a problem in Bryan College Station with housing. We have some red flags. Working with communities all over the world, sometimes when they need my help, I say, how did this happen? What happened here? And they tell me, and I look for those markers, and I see them now. And we have the power to stop them. When I started IHB and my community work, it was because people sit around and watch something horrible happen. And we're saying, no, we're not going to stand around. Sometimes it takes somebody to say, hey, that's happening somewhere else, and let me tell you. And then people rise up, say we're not going to stand around. So we have a problem with housing. We could risk being in a homelessness crisis. One of the leadership parts here likes to look at Austin and say we're like Austin. Please don't. We're not. Austin is like Austin. Houston is like Houston. Bryan College Station is like Bryan College Station. And we have to be smart, okay? We have to stay ahead of it. So I'm not ready to tell you just yet what we need to do, but I am ready to tell you that I need your help. We have a problem with housing. And if you would help me, I bet we could do the impossible again, together. I love y'all so much. There's nowhere else I'd rather live than Bryan College Station. I didn't mean to stay here this long when I graduated from high school, but different reasons brought me, as I went to look other places, it was like, I feel like I belong here. Here I remain. So until the universe says different or whatever, but I'm happy. I'm grateful. So tell a friend, share this, and I'll talk to you soon. I'm ready to do the impossible again with your help. Love y'all. Bye.